The smallest aircraft in the A320 family, the A318. But is it worth it? Let's find out. Hi there, Spectre here, and welcome back to Aircraft Model Reviews, the first episode on Spectre Aviation as a channel of its own, in which we are going to take a look at an Airbus A318 from Air France, which came in here at Review Airport from Paris Charles de Gaulle, to which it will also return to as soon as the jet bridge is retracted and pushback has started. So let's take a quick look at this one before it heads back to La France. And here she is up close, the Babybus from Air France. And when we start at the front, we can see that the cockpit windows look good but can be a little bit more detailed, but we do have the window wipers included. And when we move on to the side, we can see underneath the cockpit windows the Air France KLM logo, and next to it the SkyTeam logo, of which Air France is a founding member. And we have Air France written along the fuselage, and underneath the passenger windows we have the aircraft type specification. Then when we move on to the engines, we can see that the engine nacelles have been kept in all white but do have some very nice red markings, which is awesome, which you normally don't get. And we also have another version of the Air France logo. And at the front we also have the nice silver leading edge. And when we look into the engines, we can see the engine fan blades looking very nice. And when we look at the back of the engine, we can see it has been very nicely detailed, and we can also see the very nicely made main landing gear. Then when we take a look at the wings, or more specifically the top side of the wings, we can see the different flaps, slats and spoilers and ailerons carved out, and we have some markings on the wings as to where to evacuate the aircraft when you move through the emergency exits. Then when we take a look at the underside of the aircraft, we can see the flaps and slats once more, and we also have the full registration code of the aircraft. Then here at the back we can see the infamous Air France branding on the vertical stabilizer, and we have the full registration code on the fuselage, but nothing further there. And when we look at the rear of the aircraft, we can see the APU exhaust has been included as well, which is always a nice detail to have. And last but not least, when we look at the other side of the aircraft, we can see the doors to the holds here at the back and here at the front. So that's it for this time for this Babybus from Air France. Now, do I recommend it? It depends. It is an older model, and you can see it with the engines and the horizontal stabilizer, which have a little bit of discoloration because they are made of plastic. Also, as I said, it is an older model, so there aren't that many details. However, it is unique since it is an A318 and there aren't that many A318 operators in the world. So therefore, it's unique and I would recommend it for that. So that's it for this time. If you like this episode of this Babybus from Air France, remember to leave a like, that would be appreciated. And if you don't want to miss out on the next episode, remember to subscribe and get those notifications on. And if you have any suggestions, questions or feedback, you can leave it in the comments below, and I will always be happy to listen and help. And that's it for this time. I thank you very much for watching. This is Spectre signing off, and I see you next time.